Look, I think you could be walking in Jurassic Park going down the bush to catch lobsters. You've got large man ferns just blanketing the stream with moss-covered logs along the stream bed itself. You've got large insects flying around and giant freshwater crayfish. My two great loves are lobsters and beer. And to make the beer, I wanted to have a label. I wanted to have a label that connected with me. And I thought, well, lobster pots, it sounds good, it rolls off the tongue. You can have a pot of lobster pots, what else would you do? Just two great loves of my life. You go all around the world and they've got these little things like this, and even the mainland they've got something like this, but we've got something like this. They're just a really big yabby with these massive claws, and the claws are capable of breaking your arm. I think that's part of the mystique, is they are dangerous. If they get hold of you, you'll know about it. When it comes to the Tasmanian giant freshwater cray, I'm probably the world expert. Mostly because no one else does it, I guess, but still. Number 1 out of 1's not too bad. Anywhere that they could be, they usually bring up me to go and check them out. So that's my job. I'm basically known as the Lobster Man. The thing about lobsters is that people walk past them and don't see them because they're extremely well camouflaged to blend in with the rocks on the creek bottom. I walk past behind those people sometimes and go, there's one over there. If you've got an animal that comes out that's covered in spikes and a hard shell and claws that can break your arm, most people, their jaws hit the ground. Whoa, we just did not know something like that was on the planet. And then they move around and flap their claws. Some kids run off screaming, the adults jump around, people get excited. They excite people a lot, and it works because if you use them for education, bang, the kids, you got their attention straight away. They go, ooh, ah, let's listen to what this bloke's got to say. He's waving a lobster around. Must be important. And they're right. I think you should conserve things in your own backyard. I think there's too much emphasis placed on conserving the big species around the world instead of looking in your own backyard and going, hey, we should look after those. And everything else that lives there will get protected with that animal being protected. So you've got to go horses for courses. No one's going to look after a slug, but they're going to look after a lobster. Look, I go to the river to have a beer. It's the nicest place on the planet pretty much on a good day. I can't think of anything else that I'd rather be doing than cracking a beer, and so you might as well crack a beer in the best place in the world. Simple as that, it's just magic.